Does any of this sound familiar? Cheryl says, I've tried everything. Fasting, keto, calorie counting, HIIT workouts. I'm 58 and 30 pounds heavier than I've ever been. Roxanne told me I've been active my whole life, a runner for 20 years, but now, despite working out harder, I keep gaining fat around my belly. Karen complains I've gained 20 pounds in the last year and I eat cleaner than I ever have. I work out 5 days a week. Nothing is working. Beth has been struggling with weight gain, especially in her midsection. She says, I eat well, exercise, and still continue to gain weight. Well, these are just a tiny sample of the hundreds of emails I've received that mention postmenopausal weight gain. I read every single one of these messages, but honestly, I can't possibly respond to all of them. There are just way too many. And that's why I'm making this video right now. If you're one of the hundreds of women who have emailed or commented or messaged me about your weight gain struggles, or if you've just suffered in silence, wondering if you'll ever feel at home in your own body again, I'm here to let you know two things. Number one, it's not your fault. I'll say that again. It's not your fault. And number two, there is hope. Well, you may have heard online health influencers say something along the lines of, menopause weight gain isn't because you're eating too much or not exercising enough. It's your hormones. In this video, we'll take a closer look at those hormones, specifically the one hormone that holds the key to menopause weight gain. Yeah, there are several hormones involved in weight gain after menopause, but this one is sort of the linchpin, the one hormone that has the biggest impact on your metabolism and the way your body uses and stores energy. If you get this one hormone right, that's the ultimate menopause weight gain solution. The advice almost every woman hears when she starts gaining weight after menopause is just eat less and move more. Well, here's what Google says about the ultimate solution to menopause weight gain. How can I lose weight after menopause? The first thing we see is an AI overview. Losing weight after menopause can be achieved by making healthy lifestyle changes, dietary adjustments, increased physical activity, and potentially seeking medical support. The menopause diet, lose 50 pounds in 2 months. There's one clear winner. This is about diets. Menopause weight gain. Let's take a look at what the Mayo Clinic says. Oh, let's see. Here's what it says. Move more and then eat less. 5 great ways to lose the weight after menopause. Let's see, focus on healthy fats, calm down on the calcium, stick with recommended serving size, change up your workout, eat less, and move more. Unfortunately, that's what many doctors still talk about. But here's the truth. That advice works for some people. It might have even worked for you in the past. But for postmenopausal women, it's not really working. I've got hundreds of emails that make the case that it's not working. Hundreds of women who've reached out to me saying they eat clean, they work out, track every bite, and still gain weight. It's not just about willpower. It's not just about calories. Calories in, calories out. Well, that still matters, but that's not the whole story. Eat less and move more is not the ultimate solution to menopause weight gain. After menopause, your hormones shift dramatically, and those hormonal changes completely alter how your body stores fat, how hungry you feel, and how efficiently you burn energy. So let's break it down. There are 3 major hormones that influence your weight after menopause. Thyroid hormones, especially one called T3 and another called thyroid stimulating hormone, or TSH, those regulate your overall metabolism. Follicle stimulating hormone, or FSH, rises dramatically after menopause, and it's been linked to increased fat storage, especially belly fat. Insulin is the fat storage hormone. After menopause, women often become insulin resistant, meaning their bodies store more fat, especially around their belly. But there's one hormone that affects all of those others. one hormone that used to work behind the scenes to keep your weight stable for decades even, and then it disappeared almost overnight. That hormone is estradiol. After menopause, your estradiol levels crash to near zero. And along with that crash comes a wave of changes. Hot flashes and night sweats, mood swings, depression, anxiety, vaginal dryness and painful intimacy, but also weight gain, especially around your midsection. But it's not just cosmetic weight gain. It's not just about pinching an inch. Low estradiol completely reshapes your metabolism. It increases your appetite, reduces calorie burning. It alters where fat gets stored. And here's how. Estradiol normally helps your brain respond to something called leptin. That's a hormone that signals fullness or satiety. Without estradiol, your brain becomes less sensitive to leptin, so you eat more without realizing it. Estradiol helps your body burn calories through a process that keeps you warm by activating brown fat. When estradiol disappears, your resting metabolic rate drops. You burn fewer calories even at rest. Estradiol affects how your body uses fat for energy, how fat is used as fuel. And the result? More fat stored in your midsection. Less energy burned overall. Greater inflammation and more metabolic risks. Fat that used to settle in maybe your hips and your thighs now starts piling up around your belly and around your internal organs, increasing central adiposity, fat inside, or what's called visceral fat. That's the kind of fat that doesn't just sit underneath your skin, it wraps around your liver, your kidneys, your intestines, even your heart. And that kind of fat, visceral fat's been strongly linked to heart disease, type 2 diabetes, even Alzheimer's disease. Hormone optimization doesn't happen in a vacuum. Your hormones are all extremely interdependent. When you increase estradiol, it can influence thyroid-stimulating hormone, or TSH. That shift can affect thyroid function, and for some women, it can have an impact on weight gain. At the same time, optimizing estradiol tends to decrease follicle-stimulating hormone, or FSH. FSH is a hormone that shouts at your ovaries for more estradiol. But FSH doesn't just signal the ovaries, it actually causes fat to accumulate, especially subcutaneous fat just underneath the skin right around your belly. So when estradiol is optimized, FSH stops shouting and you get a direct reduction in belly fat. Not only that, estradiol optimization also makes your cells more sensitive to insulin. Said another way, estradiol reduces insulin resistance. So when you get your estradiol levels optimized, you're not just relieving your symptoms, you're also reversing insulin resistance, reducing belly fat, reducing weight gain, and you're lowering your risk for some of the most serious health problems that women face after they go into menopause. Optimizing your estradiol levels isn't about just slapping on an estrogen patch or taking a pill and hoping for the best. It's about getting your estradiol to a level that's not too low and not too high, but it's just right. Well, you may have heard that you should only take hormones at the lowest effective dose for the shortest possible period of time, just enough to relieve your hot flashes or your night sweats. That's not hormone optimization. Hormone optimization means making sure all your hormones, especially your estradiol, stay at levels that support your metabolism, brain, bones, and heart. Optimal estradiol levels can relieve or even eliminate your symptoms, but the goal is to keep you healthy, not just comfortable. When estradiol is optimal, hot flashes disappear, your mood becomes more stable, your sleep improves, your vaginal tissues become more elastic and more resilient, and weight becomes a lot easier to manage. You still have to eat well, you still have to move your body, get some exercise, but now your hormones are working with you and not against you. That's the power of hormone optimization, and that's why getting this one hormone right can completely change the trajectory of your health after menopause. A lot of women are, let's say, nervous or hesitant about hormone replacement therapy, especially with estradiol, and for good reason. Maybe you've heard that hormones increase your risk for breast cancer or stroke or blood clots. Well, those fears aren't irrational. They don't come out of nowhere. They've been drilled into women's minds for over 20 years, often by well-meaning, if misinformed doctors. The truth is that the right hormones, given in the right way, reduce your health risks. They aren't going to increase your risk for breast cancer. Estradiol doesn't just relieve symptoms like hot flashes, night sweats, or mood swings. It can actually help to prevent bone loss and fractures from osteoporosis, heart disease, type 2 diabetes, even the dementia of Alzheimer's disease. So yes, estradiol is powerful, but when it's used intentionally and thoughtfully, it can be one of the safest and most effective tools for long-term health after menopause. Optimized estradiol helps you feel better now and stay healthier for years or decades to come. Now, I know this topic raises a lot of questions, especially about safety. And while I can't really address all of that here, I've put together a whole lot of information that can help you feel confident about the safety of estradiol and hormone optimization in general in my course. When your estradiol is optimized, your metabolism shifts, your energy changes, and your body starts working with you again. Hormone optimization starts with getting your estradiol just right, but it goes much further than that. If you're interested in exploring more about what I call the Menopause Solution, I'd love to work with you to help you dig deeper, to get clarity about what optimizing all your hormones can mean for all your menopause symptoms. I want to help you gain the knowledge and the confidence to advocate for your own health with any doctor. Not only that, but I'd love to help you get a handle on how optimizing your hormones can protect your bones, your heart, and your brain, and get you feeling like yourself again. Click the link in the description that says the Menopause Solution to learn more, or visit simplehormones.com/optimal. I'll see you on the inside.